sudah datang, makasih semuanya. 800 tiket terjual. Nggak sia-sia gue mengorbankan Imlek. Makasih semuanya sekali lagi, tepuk tangan buat kalian semua. Nama gue Ben, gue pengen ngebahas soal Jakarta. Jadi seperti kita tahu, Jakarta itu kota yang identik dengan uang. Ada yang inget nggak dulu di Jakarta judi itu pernah legal? Ada yang ingat? Ingat, cie umurnya ketahuan. Nah, menurut gue judi dilegalkan tuh hal yang bagus. Karena buat apa judi ilegal? Toh orang nggak berhenti judi kan? Kalau nggak lari ke Singapura, Marina Bay Sands ya ke Malaysia, Genting Highland. Bedanya zaman sekarang kalau kita pergi judi itu dicap jelek sama masyarakat. Lu bilang sama temen lu, bro, gue mau pergi judi dulu. Wah parah lu bro, merusak moral judi tuh. Itu zaman sekarang. Mungkin orang zaman dulu keren. Lu bilang, bro, gue mau pergi judi dulu. Wah keren lu bro, menjalankan program pemerintah. Lihat nih, gue udah punya KJP, kartu Jakarta Poker. Agak kurang ya, ini nyontek materi Kukuh aja nih. Kan buat jaga-jaga. Dan memang kalau kita ngomongin soal Jakarta ya, ini memang kota yang ambisius. Orang tuh kan, orang situ pengen cepat-cepat sukses, cepat-cepat kaya. Makanya di mana-mana seminar motivasi itu selalu laris. Dan yang dipakai jualan tuh anak mudanya. Yang masih muda dipanggil ke talk show, dipanggil ke iklan. Sebuah kisah inspiratif. Anak muda usia 18 tahun sudah punya bisnis dengan omset ratusan juta rupiah. Kalian sering kan lihat berita kayak gitu? Nah, pertanyaan gua, kalian kalau ngeliat berita semacam ini ngerasa terinspirasi atau depresi? Gue ngeliat berita kayak gini depresi anjing, gila lo. 18 tahun udah punya bisnis ratusan juta. Gue 24 tahun masih stand up comedy gak jelas gini. Mending kalau jadi openernya Panji. Gini loh, gue ini dasarnya ya, gue ini orangnya ambisius. Tahun lalu, gue tuh stres parah karena gue nge-set target banyak banget. Dan pas targetnya nggak tercapai, ya stres sendiri. Beberapa bulan yang lalu, gue tuh stres parah banget. Gue sampai pergi ke psikolog. Konsultasi 1 jam, bayar 3,5 juta. Divonis depresi ringan. Pas gue tahu biayanya 3,5 juta, terus saya depresi berat anjing, mahal banget. 3,5 juta gue bawa ke Alexis, hilang depresi gue. Dan gini ya, kita ngomong yang ringan-ringan aja sekarang. Gue suka di supermarket, itu ada aturan kantong plastik 200 perak, ya kan? Katanya untuk kepedulian lingkungan. Sekarang digratisin lagi. Kenapa? Tiba-tiba kita nggak peduli lingkungan gitu. Menurut gue sistemnya udah salah dari awal. Orang Indonesia tuh nggak peduli sama lingkungan. Orang Indonesia tuh peduli sama isi perutnya sendiri. Kalau lu ngeliat abang-abang gorengan di pinggir jalan, plastiknya dia jual 200 perak. Orang ngamuk nggak? Nggak bakal. Lu bayangin kalau cabenya 1 biji 200 perak. Ngamuk, besok turunkan harga cabai. Lu cuma makan gorengan. Padahal kalau kita ngomongin soal kepedulian lingkungan, yang paling peduli sama lingkungan kita tuh siapa sih? Presiden? Bukan. DPR? Bukan. Yang paling peduli sama lingkungan kita itu abang-abang yang jual gorengan di pinggir jalan. Plastik itu butuh jutaan tahun untuk diuraikan lingkungan. Jadi kalau lu ngeliat abang-abang gorengan plastiknya ikut digoreng, jangan dimarahin. Itu adalah bentuk kepedulian lingkungan. Okay, so that was just the intro. My real stand-up is in English. I will do my stand. Before I begin, I would like you guys to know that if you listen to my jokes closely and you laugh at my English jokes, I want to say thank you. It means you appreciate me. And if you don't understand what I say in English, fuck you. I will do my stand-up in English slowly because I want every single person in the audience to understand what I say in English. Especially for you guys with the silver tickets. Gue nggak tahu tuh ketawanya karena tersinggung apa nggak ngerti udah. Okay, do you know why many Chinese people became rich and successful businessmen? Because the losers become stand-up comedian. Here's a another thing that I'm trying to tell you guys. You see, I feel like I have to do my stand-up in English for this very special event. Because I have to be honest, compared to Adri and Kukuh, this is basically my only selling point. I cannot tell people that I am a Chinese comedian. Because when you hear the word Chinese comedian, you will only remember that stupid fucking Ernest Prakasa. Fuck Ernest Prakasa and fuck tolak angin. But here's the thing, I'm very proud to be Indonesian because I was in Australia over a year ago. You know how Australia is known for its dangerous creatures like sharks, snakes, crocodiles, prime minister, you know? When I was in Australia, Indonesians are not afraid of any sharks or snakes or spiders. You know what's really terrifying for Indonesians in Australia? The living cost. It's bullshit expensive. I saw a whole chicken at the supermarket can cost up to $16. That's 160,000 rupiah. If you pay 160,000 rupiah for a whole fucking chicken here in Jakarta, you can bring home the butcher. When I first arrived there, I have to pass through the immigration patrol. I showed the immigration patrol guy my passport. My middle name is Aditya, Ariben Aditya. Aditya is a very common Indonesian name, right? You have a friend with the name Aditya. But did you know that Aditya is also a very common Indian name? I know this because the immigration patrol guy was Indian. When he saw my passport, he asked me, "Oh, your middle name is Aditya. Are you Indian?" Are you fucking kidding me? Do I look like a fucking chicken curry? Next thing you know, they put me in jail for 2 days. Because that's what happens when you're racist in Australia. They'll put you in jail. If you're racist in Indonesia, you will get a team of men wearing beautiful white dresses on the streets, holding hands, marching, yelling, "Let's kill out!" Okay, I'm not racist, okay? My best friend is an English guy. His name is David. He lives here in Indonesia for 12 years. He was married to a Muslim girl a few years ago. So he had to convert to Islam and he had to choose a Muslim name. When I asked David, "Hey David, what Muslim name did you choose?" He said probably, "Muhammad Ali." Whoa. You remember how Muhammad Ali looked like? He was handsome, tall, dark-skinned, muscular. David looks nothing like Ali. David is fat, bald, white, and is constantly on Tinder. He's one of those typical bule that you see every day with their pembantu wife. One time, I wanted to ask David out for a drink, so I texted him. "Hey David, how are you? This is Ben." "I'm doing great. Which Ben is this, by the way?" "You know, this is Ben, the awesome Asian stand-up comedian guy." "Oh, now I remember. It's you, Ben Chong." At this point, I don't know what makes me angrier. The fact that he just called me a Ben Chong in my own language, or the fact that I cannot be angry at him because Chong is my real Chinese name. For my one last story with David, I was having lunch with David around Block M. You know, there's plenty of foods in Block M, so we were eating there during his lunch break. And when we were eating there, he noticed the time and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm late for work." And I was like, "Oh, can I get you an Uber, David?" No, let's go outside." So we ran outside the restaurant around Block M. And you know how there's plenty of bajai around Block M? David wanted to ride the bajai. There was one bajai left there. The problem, so he wanted to call the driver. However, there is one single problem. David is a fucking idiot. He's been living here in Indonesia for 12 years and he still can't tell the difference between bajai and jablay. It was the best lunch ever. So he was yelling, "Hey, you! I need one jablay now, quickly, quickly! Mister, masih siang no jablay? No, you don't understand. I need to ride you, jablay. Mister, I'm not homo, goodbye. Man is going away. Do something, you fucking bangkong!" So as a good friend, I did what I have to do. I took out my pen, I took out my paper, and I said to myself, this is good material. Selamat